Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Mac from Cryptstar. How's it going, everybody? So yeah, Solana, that's another outage. I think it's like the third one this year, maybe second one, and then they also had the 30-minute time delay on the blockchain itself for a proof of history blockchain. A 30-minute time delay doesn't really help much, especially when that's the whole point of it. So that's kind of interesting to me. But yeah, go ahead and check out some of these awesome memes I found on Twitter. So bad. I would be so dead. Anyways, if you guys have any interesting memes or interesting hashtags, please go ahead and let me know below. I need a good laugh. It's been raining pretty hard here in Tokyo today, so I haven't really gotten to get out much today. Let's go ahead and jump into the article so we can talk about this a bit more. So you can see here, Solana network, it shuts down again. Ah! So yeah, you might be, hear my friend back there. He's singing a song for me. It looks like this is the third one this year. So yeah, Solana users are blaming the 5 NFT drop for the crash. A lot of bots are going on in the Solana ecosystem. If you didn't know, if you don't know what a bot is, it's basically someone using a script to go ahead and get as many of these NFTs as possible and buy them as soon as possible. And currently, Solana is working on a way to develop some sort of anti-bot system or force bots to pay really high gas fees, which would in theory increase the Solana price. So basically the block production on Solana mainnet beta has halted, so the validator nodes should prepare for a restart in MB validators in Discord. So basically you can hop in the Discord and see what's going on. It seems like the validators it seems relatively decentralized, but as soon as so many validators turn off, then the blockchain itself actually shuts down. A lot of block validators, they get stuck and then they have to reboot, and so they convene in the Discord to decide what block they're going to go ahead and reboot to. It seems like the issue was this earlier today, a bug in the Durance nonce transactions feature led to non-determinism when the nodes generated different results for the same block, which prevented the network from advancing. This is actually a denial of service attack in a way, because the bots were attacking the network, and this is actually a very good learning experience for Solana. Hopefully they can figure out a way to fix their consensus mechanism so that this doesn't happen. This seems like a very, very big issue when it comes to bots and everything like that on Solana blockchain. Maybe they could try implementing the CAPTCHA bots so that people have to use a CAPTCHA in order to actually apply to get an NFT. And then the bots, there's no way the bots can do that because they're actually built, CAPTCHAs are built to be anti-bot systems. I think there's some other things they could actually improve to stop this botting system, because this tends to slow down every network when there is a big NFT drop. However, with Solana, it managed to stop the network, which was not good. So what's going on with Solana? Despite touting itself as a high-performance blockchain, the Solana network has suffered up to 3 downtimes or more in the recent months. So in April, it went down for 7 hours, and then the validators had to restart. The Solana Foundation reported on Twitter that Solana mainnet beta had lost consensus after the network was inundated by a large amount of inbound transactions. So 50,000 transactions per second is quite a bit. I mean, you compare that to Visa, it's pretty similar. Like I think it's a little bit higher than Visa, or I can't remember. Visa was 70,000. I can't remember. But I mean, it's a high transaction amount. Not many blockchains can actually, even come close to this. So I think it's kind of hard to bash the Solana blockchain because they're at the tip of the spear, right? So they're doing a lot of innovating stuff, but at the same time, they are getting these outages, which is really scary. Though they did not publish precise statistics about TPS at this time, it assures users that the network was safe and that validator operators were actively working to initialize a restart from the highest confirmed block. They were working together. I don't think it's a centralized network like everyone's trying to say. There is quite a bit of validators on the Solana blockchain. I mean, some of them are centralized. There's a group of validator nodes that are run by companies, but there are a few validator nodes that I know personally that are just single person companies running it from their own server. Solana went live in 2020 to facilitate the creation of decentralized applications, and the blockchain combines proof of history and proof of stake consensus mechanisms to improve stability. Despite being relatively new, Solana is a home to several NFT marketplaces such as Magic Eden, Solana Art, and SolSea. So before the frequent network outages, the platform enjoyed interest from the small and institutional investors. I'm losing faith in the project. I understand it takes time to work things out, but this is getting ridiculous. It is kind of sad that the blockchain keeps going out and out. Personally, I don't hold much Sol anymore just because I thought it maxed out, so I didn't really want to get into it anymore. And the gaming projects that I was following on there, like Star Atlas, it didn't seem like they were really putting out much, and they were charging a lot for their in-game assets that just didn't look like the game was coming along far enough for me to actually feel like paying that kind of price for those assets. but it's not a decentralization when a dev can stop the network. I mean, like I said, the validator nodes did talk in the Discord chat and discuss which block to restart the network on, so this isn't necessarily true. There's not a whole crazy amount of validator nodes. I mean, it's not like in the thousands, but it is in the hundreds. Can I take it? What is the definition of decentralization for you? So this is for all the decentralization maxis who think their money can never just go poof. Here's an example of here and now. You have zero control over the money at your moment, and there's literally not a thing you can do about it. That is a scary fact. So this is this one actually. This point right here is probably the scariest part of the Solana blockchain going down. Now, I do believe they will bring it back, and there's been no permanent damage to the Solana blockchain. You need to make sure that when they restart the network, they come out with patches and things that'll actually fix the issues at hand. And that's one thing that I'm going to be waiting for in the weeks to come, to see if they're actually going to come out with patches that'll actually fix these issues. Otherwise, it's just going to keep going out, because they're going to keep having the same botting issues. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. I just want to cover the Solana outage. It was a little bit difficult to find articles for this that had like really specific details. So I looked around different YouTube videos and such and kind of pulled some information. And then this article had most of the information that I wanted in writing itself. So I'm going to go ahead and leave that in the description below if you want to read it yourself. So you guys have a great day, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Peace out, everybody.